I wasn't going to do another Doctor Who video, at least not about the Wild Blue Yonder. I think I said everything I needed to say in the first one.
I'm gay.
And then I look on YouTube and Russell T Davies released a video defending, or at least seemingly defending, the show's poor reception. Gee, I don't, why? Why wouldn't people want to watch Doctor Who? There were a lot of weird videos out there talking about how great and weird and wacky and wild the second 60th anniversary special was going to be. Why? Because it's Doctor Who's 60th anniversary. People were talking about Matt Smith, potentially about Peter Davidson, about Tom Baker, about doing some type of CGI with William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton. They've done this before in the 30th anniversary special, in the 5 Doctors special. Those are decades ago.
You see, we kept this program secret. We kept the plot of this secret. It's probably leaked by the time this gets here.
I got news for you, Mr. Davies. Not enough people give a shit about this dead franchise for them to be looking for secrets.
But we kept this very secret.
Notice the body language.
We kept this very secret. I think that might have had an unfortunate effect.
No, do you know what had an unfortunate effect? Your buddy Chris Chibnall, Jodie Whittaker, the Timeless Child. Really terrible agenda shoved into every bit of Doctor Who under Chibnall's tenure, which you will not change because good old Chibi is your buddy.
I think everyone's expecting Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi and the ghost of William Hartnell riding on the back of the Garm on board this spaceship.
You know what I think maybe a lot of us expected is the Doctor not to be gay for your...
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Gay Indian actor cast Sir Isaac Newton.
I'm coming up. I want the world to know.
So hot. Oh. Is that who I am now?
Was actually, I kept the secret for a very simple reason.
Yeah, that simple reason was because this was the episode where you were going to poison what was a pretty decent, I would say 6 out of 10, without the that actually poisoned it entirely. This would have been a mid-David Tennant episode, but this episode exists, in my opinion, for only 2 reasons. Number 1.
Was it me, or was Isaac Newton hot?
He was, wasn't he? He was so hot. Oh. Is that who I am now?
Well, it was never that far from the surface, mate.
Number 2.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Partly because I think it's nice to keep some episodes completely secret.
That's fair. I mean, it is the 60th anniversary of your franchise, which has been dead in the water and hemorrhaging viewers for years, but okay.
But also because this is actually the simplest one of the lot. If you describe this episode, so they arrive on a station and meet, they arrive on a spaceship and they meet evil versions of themselves. That's it.
No. Mr. Davies, you're being far too modest. You further destroyed and continued the work of Chris Chibnall by making the Doctor gay just so you can bring in your very diverse gay Doctor who's already in the wings that you've been filming for.
I wanna dance with somebody, but I keep dancing on my own.
That's it.
That's it. No biggie. Okay.
There's nothing more. That's it. Do they win? Yes, they do. Of course they do. I mean, with a Star Beast, you could sort of say, oh, well, the Meep turns out to be evil. And actually, that's about Donna.
Is it though? Is it really about Donna? Or is it about Jason?
We've got all that power, but there is a way to get rid of it.
I mean, Rose.
Something a male-presenting Time Lord will never understand.
No, with the Star Beast, that was its own separate slice of woke BBC, globalist agenda, social engineering, borderline grooming, dog.
Are you he or she or they?
My chosen pronoun is the definite article.
The other episodes are more complicated.
No, I actually think the Star Beast is the simplest of all these episodes because it exists only to introduce the pronoun trans stuff.
This is so simple. That's why I kept it secret. But I wonder if that's had an unfortunate effect and made it disappointingly simple on its broadcast.
The problem with this episode is it was 80% mid, 6 out of 10. The 20% though is the problem. It's essentially like putting arsenic in a pretty good lasagna. Yeah, you know, you've had better, but it's a lasagna. Who doesn't like lasagna? The only problem is that it's meant to poison you. That to me is what this episode was. I know people are going to look at this and say Doctor Who has returned to form, ignoring the fact that this entire episode exists as a layered lasagna to hide the poison of RTD's personal politics, sexuality, and ideology. Gee, why? Why wouldn't people want to watch Doctor Who? I'm Salty Traveling C. You have a good one.